Imagine the sky not as we know it, but as something both stormy and celestial. A deep, swirling blue sky opens up like a gateway to the heavens. The clouds seem alive, twisting in unnatural, fluid forms. It's as if the very atmosphere is charged with energy, pulling the viewer upward, beckoning them to ascend with St. John. It feels heavy and thick, the kind of sky that would make you stop and hold your breath, waiting for a miracle. In the center of it all stands St. John, who is not so much standing as he is leaning into his vision, his body elongated and exaggerated as if stretched by the force of what he's seeing. His face is a mixture of awe and agony, reflecting the weight of his revelation. You can feel the tension in his muscles, as if he is physically straining to comprehend the magnitude of the vision before him. His outstretched arms reach toward the sky, his fingers spread wide, trembling with anticipation. His face, though worn by time, radiates with light and passion. He is almost luminous, glowing with inner strength. The lines of his robes ripple like the wind is constantly moving through them, giving them a life of their own, flowing in all directions, defying gravity. Surrounding him, other figures, their forms elongated and twisted in the same surreal style, stand as witnesses. They are not merely spectators but are swept into the vision with him, their bodies curving and bending unnaturally as though they too are being drawn into the vortex of divine power. Their faces are solemn, expressions of both terror and amazement, as they witness what St. John sees. Above them, in the highest reaches of the sky, angels emerge, bursting through the clouds in a triumphant swirl. Their bodies are graceful but elongated, almost ethereal, as though they are woven from the same fabric as the light itself. Their wings stretch out wide, not soft or feathery, but sharp and angular, like celestial beings made of pure energy. Their forms radiate an intense, golden light, casting long, dramatic shadows below. The light they emit is not gentle or warm but blinding, sharp, and filled with divine intensity, illuminating the scene below like a flash of lightning. At the very peak of the composition is an open book, representing the apocalypse, shining with an otherworldly glow, as if it holds the key to all mysteries. This book hovers in the air, defying all earthly laws, shimmering with the power of revelation. The pages seem to ripple as if being turned by an unseen hand, its words whispering ancient truths that only St. John can fully comprehend. In this intense moment, you can almost hear the silence, that overwhelming silence that comes just before a storm. The painting feels as if it's caught between two worlds, between earth and heaven, between time and eternity. The whole scene is bathed in an eerie, otherworldly light, a strange mix of twilight and the brilliance of a supernova. The painting conveys an overwhelming sense of spiritual ecstasy. St. John, in the throes of his vision, seems at once human and divine, torn between the mortal world and the heavenly realm. The figures around him share in his awe but seem anchored in their fear and amazement, their bodies twisted with a mix of agony and hope. There's an almost electric charge in the air, a raw, trembling energy that captures the transcendence of this divine moment. Emotionally, it's a painting of tension and release, where despair and hope collide. The figures seem to tremble with the weight of their vision, as though they are witnessing something too great for human comprehension. You feel swept up in this cosmic moment, where the mundane and the divine blur into one, leaving you breathless, as if you, too, are caught in the awe of St. John's vision.